in school so that it matches what we're doing online.
Okay.
So a tool that I suggest that we use is Seesaw.
Okay, perfect. Because I've never done that before.
Okay, great. So we can explore today and see what Seesaw offers, and then we can see how we can use it in the next weeks to come for our online learning.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. So,
cool. That's good for the kids.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and it's good because some of our tag kids, or most of our tag kids, have already used it with Gail and Fregali last year. So when we get to class link, we'll go to the application down here. It's called Seesaw.
Oh, perfect.
And then we click on it.
Okay.
Yay, fun stuff.
This is going to be good. This is helpful.
I think it will really help us out, especially in the next few weeks, because we don't know what's going to happen. Right. So this will be kid-friendly for us, better than Microsoft Teams and all of that.
Yeah, especially for the kids.
Yeah. So once you get in, you will see that all of your classes are already connected.
Okay.
So all of mine, you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all connected.
Cool.
So I'm going to just show you a little bit about the application, and then we're going to go through just like a small checklist, and we can revise it based on Gym Night's like coaching book. So it's like an effective checklist so that we can utilize Seesaw in the best way possible.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have all your families connected, and I'll show you how you can do that. So you say invite families.
Okay.
And then you will just put in their emails, and they'll get an invite.
Okay.
So as you can see, some of them are already connected, like the tag kids, Eastern,
right,
Ellie, they're all connected. So once they're all connected, we can go back. Okay. And there'll be different things that you can add to Seesaw. So it says like explore Seesaw's tools and discover how to unlock creative thinking. So here we could post student work if we were in the classroom, and the parents would be able to see the work that they're doing. It's kind of like an online portfolio.
That's cool.
And then you can assign an activity, or you can send an announcement to the class just to see how, maybe like a prompt that we have, like a written prompt, or if you just want to see what they're doing throughout the day, we could send an announcement. And they have a journal aspect where you can see kids have posted certain things to their own journals.
Okay.
So this will just be their personal journals. But then
can other kids see that?
Yes, actually, only if it's posted to the class journal.
Okay.
So this is our class journal right here, and then each student will have their own separate portfolio.
Okay. That'd be a good way to get a grade online if, we're not back in school soon enough. We could have them post something to their journal.
For sure. And I think this will definitely be able to, give us what we need. They can post pictures or videos, things like that. And then the next tab that you have, the next tab you have is activities. I'm going to move this over here. And we can assign an activity, schedule it, and we're going to look at this little activity library in a second.
Okay.
Just to get some ideas. I've already favorited some things that we might be able to use.
So there are some that are already created on here?
Yep.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
So a lot come from like our district, some come from our schools, but then you can also get from a wide variety of other people who are using Seesaw.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And then you'll also okay, so as you can see, they already have a remote learning for second grade, some activities here.
That's cool.
And then we can go to like my school, my district, or my library. Let's look at my library real quick. So for my library, I haven't assigned anything, obviously.
Right.
But I favorited some things that kind of looked cool that we could utilize during this time. Like, for example, if we're going to continue with characters or
Oh
story
yeah,
elements.
that's perfect. What is it, like a worksheet?
So yeah, so you click on it, and then it gives you like a
Ooh.
description. Here, let me move this.
Wow. So do the kids print this off or can they answer it on there?
So they can edit the template, actually.
Oh my
It's right
gosh,
there.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they'll be able to use it with iPads, iPhones, Kindle
That's a great way
Fires.
to get a grade.
Mm-hmm. And they can watch a video, and then they can fill it out, the template. So it's kind of cool. And then they would be able to upload it into their journals.
Okay.
Then, there's some other things. Let's look at something like this. Maybe like problem and solution. So it'll give them like directions, how to add it, how to use the typing tool to type in it, and then how to, click when you're finished.
I think this would be great for parents too, if, depending on how long we're out of school.
Yeah.
Gives the kids, an activity to do with some resources, and they can type it in on there and just turn it right in from there.
Yeah, for sure. I think this would be great to utilize even with the lesson that we were doing, or if the new lessons that we want to create, we can add those questions that we want to do, because there's just so many different types of activities that kids can do. So we'll just explore a little bit more about some of the activities, like maybe just like community.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to do that. You can even do for like your advanced accelerated math.
Yeah.
Give them different options, because again, you can go to your different classes and assign different activities. So
to get parents to connect, you just enter their email and they'll get like an email that says just connect to this, and that's all they have to do.
Yep, just like they do with Class Dojo.
Okay.
And there's also an app on the iPhone and the iPad that they can download to use too.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So let's see. Like something simple like what Seesaw has created here, like retelling your favorite story. So it'll give them directions, like read your favorite story together, talk about it, go back to the beginning, remember how to retell, take a picture, they can record themselves.
Okay. Ooh.
Saying different things, and what's really good, it like aligns to our different standards.
Perfect.
So there'll be like instructions right here that they can play. Like that.
Sweet.
And then, so say we wanted to assign this one. We would just click assign.
Yeah.
And then you would click what class you would want to assign it to.
Okay.
And then you can just like edit it if you wish. So I would just say for now, probably all are second grade, unless you're going to assign you could even differentiate for your reading levels, because I know that some,
that's cool.
Because I have on level, advanced, and accelerated.
Accelerated, right. And I have that for math. So when they get on to ClassLink and they go to Seesaw, will it say like your teacher assigned this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We could even look at like a kid's account once we decide to assign something. We could see how it looks on their account.
Okay.
But it's like the library is just full of so many resources. Like people have put passages, especially for this time. They've been
added
utilized.
A bunch. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they've been utilized. So let's go back to our class, and I'm going to show you just the quick checklist that we can use to kind of get us started.
Okay.
All right. So do you see it?
Yes.
All right. So our goal previous was like engagement and questioning and making sure that all our students were engaged with the lesson. So we can still keep that as a goal, right, and track the engagement level. We could even poll them and ask them to record something they've liked about the activity. Okay. What are some other ideas about, like, how could we see the engagement? What do you think?
Well, I think it's great that they can post to their own journal. So that's an easy way to see who has got into Seesaw and done the activity. You can just look through each kid's journal. Or if you did a class one, you could just see right then and there who has submitted something. And that's an easy way to get all of them involved.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I think exactly. Seeing that they're posting, seeing that they're interacting. They could even
they've connected.
We could even provide like feedback and comments from different kids. Like kids could provide feedback to other kids if we posted in the class journal.
Okay.
So our checklist that we want to kind of follow, an effective checklist does not have more than 10 items. So we just kind of want to we could keep it 5 for now, and see if the tool that we're using, Seesaw, aligns to our engagement levels.
Okay. So we want to pick about 5 of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll create the checklist, and then we can, whenever we're collaborating and creating these assessments or assignments through Seesaw, we can use our checklist to make sure that we're hitting them all.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to definitely address the standards.
Yeah, I think that's a very important one. That's, what we got to use to base our instruction off of, so.
Exactly. So we'll keep that one.
Yep.
This one says identify the knowledge students need to learn.
I feel like the next 2 are pretty similar, so we could go with one of those.
Okay. So maybe we'll take away the skills for now and just focus on the knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Identify the big ideas the students need to learn. Maybe that goes along with.
It's similar, yeah. I mean, there's a difference, but I think it does go along with that.
Okay. Well, what about if we do identify knowledge and big ideas?
Yeah, that's perfect.
And just combine them. And then we'll take that one away. And I'll fix it up later for us so it looks nice.
Beautiful.
Thanks. All right. Address meaningful or important topics.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's keep that for now.
Okay.
How many more? Oh, okay. I see.
There's just a few more. Yeah. Address personally relevant topics.
I feel like we obviously need to do that, but maybe at this point, like we're just trying, because we're at home right now, just trying to get them at least to get on and keep up with some of the curriculum. So maybe that right now might not be the
best one. The
best goal. Yeah, just because we're not really in the classroom and we're not sure what this is going to look like.
Perfect. I'll take it away. Okay. Then it says use the most appropriate words.
Okay.
We'll keep it for now.
Yeah, we do that. I feel like that's similar.
Yeah.
It's similar to the other one.
Okay. It says keep language easy to understand. So we could either use both of them or one of them.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Let's keep the language easy to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not there to really help face to face. I like that one. Prompt students to use learning strategies.
And then
prompt students use technology, which is obviously what we're doing.
Yep.
I guess we could maybe take away the last one. They'll be communicating through Seesaw, but I guess it won't be a lot of like personal communication.
Right. I mean, probably we could add it later on and differentiate like the different ways they're communicating, like
Okay.
pictures, videos, or voice notes,
Yeah.
whichever it might be. All right. So
Right. We have 6. Is that okay? Should we take one away?
let's see. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have 6. Which one do you feel?
So let's take away, I was thinking keep language easy to understand, because if it's something that we're using through Seesaw, then we didn't really create it. So as long as it's on grade level and on the curriculum, it probably will be easy to follow.
Okay.
Especially if we didn't create it. So, which we're going to create some, but I'm just saying maybe we could take that one away.
That's perfect. Yeah, we can do that. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we have 5. So we're going to try to address the standards through the tool. Identify the big ideas students need to learn and knowledge. Sorry. Maybe we could change that. Well, it says address the standards. All right. Address meaningful and or important topics. Prompt students to use learning strategies and prompt students to use technology.
Okay, yeah, I like those.
Okay, perfect. So
that's what I was thinking. If, our time continues with this, maybe like adding some of it into our choice board or our lesson plans, like saying, for today, for language arts, go on to Seesaw and do this activity that we assigned and submit it to your journal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, honestly, I think this will be a great tool for us to use. Yeah. For now, to keep it easy for parents and for students and for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So, but I think that's all. I think we have, the goal and a new tool. Okay. I showed you how to do it or how to get on, and we will continue to work together to get some assignments on there.
Thank you so much. This is awesome. I'm excited to use this. I think this will be a great tool in the classroom, but now especially